Alright, what is up, y'all? I am here doing the Smackdown review. This Smackdown was very all over the place, so bear with me. We start off with Jimmy defeating Drew McIntyre with a roll up, and then Drew attacking Jimmy. I don't know if they're gonna be pushing Jimmy more, like he gonna come back and attack Drew McIntyre. Maybe he cost him the Elimination Chamber, even though he's not gonna win. In general, I don't think he's not in my people who's gonna win the Elimination Chamber, but that's besides the point. But have that be like a thing to happen, or they're just gonna have Jimmy be out for a little bit because they're not using him as much. You know, he's been doing pretty good right now with like the hypeness of the crowd. But we started off with that. Then we went to Mellow Don't Miss, Mellow Don't Miss, which I kind of like that name, ironically. And they work kind of well together because they're both heels right now. Miz can talk, Carmelo can talk, and the tag team division need a lot more people on their goddamn roster of people, so might as well add them to the list. Then we had Tiffany versus Candice, which is honestly, and I did not think I would say this, just because Tiffany and Candice don't fight as much, but they had the best match of tonight. If you disagree, let me know what match you think is better. But they had a very great match. I think the thing after is what made it a little bit less attention on it because Nia Jax, she just did that weak, I forget what, Annihilator or whatever. That was not no Annihilator. That was very like she didn't want to hurt them. I understand, but you gonna have to do it, bro. You just gonna have to do it because it just looked so like, ooh, like cringy type thing. But other than that, the match was very good. And then we moved into like the women's thing, which I don't know if they had to make time for The Rock because he had to freaking talk for that long, or they were going to do that in general because pretty much had Bianca and Naomi come out just to get attacked. So I'm wondering if it was for The Rock and then the main event and the title match that they was like, oh, we gotta cut this very shortly or whatever. I don't know if that's the real thing, but it seems like what happened because we all know The Rock talks so much, and this boy, I'm lucky that I was watching it after I came from work and I was able to skip ahead because god dang. And that brings me to this. The Rock is bipolar because that man would say, oh, I love you guys, and then he would say, shut your candy tail up or whatever. I don't know what was wrong with him, but he was like teetering the weights of heel and face. I don't know what The Rock is doing. I'm guessing that he was like trying to make sure that he's a heel, but also showing love. Because like The Rock has done so much in this corporation. So making him a heel again when he's doing movies and things outside of WWE that's like very inspiring, of like Moana 2 and a new movie that he's gonna be doing that's gonna be in Hawaii. That's like gonna have like a lot of actors, like very like thespian actors. Like he's done a lot of things. Just like, is he a heel? Like, can we really call him a heel? But I don't know what the heck that promo was. He was very all over the place, and it sounded when before he said the soul thing, because he said he wanted Cody's soul. What? But before he said that, it sounded like he was asking Cody to be his girlfriend or something like that. That's why I'm like, why does it sound? This whole him and Cody thing has been sounding like an ex-girlfriend and an ex. I'm like, this sounds too much like a relationship like that. It just sounds so weird. But I don't know what he means by I want your soul. But Cody, don't do it. I know I want you to turn heel, but don't lose your soul over it, brother. that was crazy. I was like, what? And then he took his hand off. He was like, that's all I need to say, and left. Cody, don't you do it, brother. And then we had the main event. Yeah, we had the main event, and we had Jacob Fatu and Solo battling, or not battling out, but not on the same side. And again, somebody got attacked on accident. It gets to a point where these accidents are gonna turn into on purpose. We're gonna see how Solo feels about it next week because he did it to Tamatonga. So we're gonna see how it goes out. But most likely at the Elimination Chamber, maybe it's gonna go all crazy. Most likely they'll have a tag team match or something like that. I don't know if Jacob Fatu is doing anything in the Elimination Chamber. I don't think so. I think he lost to Damian Priest. So he don't have a match in the Elimination Chamber. So it's probably gonna be a tag team match with Cody or something like that. Or something where Solo and Jacob Fatu are gonna be on the same team or something, or Tamatonga or something like that, and something happens. I'm wondering, are they gonna try to take Solo and make him face? That'd be interesting. Make that man face. People did like him when he was a heel, but realistically, he does not have to be in the bloodline anymore. He lost. He can have his brothers. He can go back to his brothers, have a whole story with that, and everything. Get his redemption story going, and start working on a new story outside of like Roman Reigns and the bloodline type thing. Even though it's still going to be connected or whatever, but have that going on. Jacob Fatu is the big heel. Everybody loves to see Jacob Fatu and have him attack Solo or whatever. And down the line, maybe have Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso help their brother out type thing. That'd be great to see them helping their brother out, because they are still brothers. So I'm like, it has to play in. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about the SmackDown. I'm gonna give it a. See, it's hard to. It's just been a lot of 6s and 5s. I want a SmackDown that's a 9 or a 10. Triple H, can you do that, brother? The Rock, can you do that? Bring me a SmackDown or Raw that's a 10 or a 9, please. All this talking and wrestling that's just like, oh, don't hurt him. Like, I get it, brother. Come on. Also, I love R-Truth, bro. Truth is, I hope he never retire. I mean, it's very funny. That's my last thing I want to say. See you guys later. Peace.